Hi, I'm Daniela Lute,
And I'm Alexis Jackson.
and we're here to talk to you about how to survive your first year of college.
And what mistakes not to make like we did.
Yeah.
Daniela and I attended a magnet school called Health Careers that focused mainly on medical-based instruction. And we took a class called Anatomy and Physiology for the very first time and actually did pretty well on it, and we made an A in the course.
And then we came to college.
Both being nursing majors, we had to take Anatomy and Physiology 1 and 2 again. And when we first took it, we did not do so hot.
We skipped classes. We did not attend any of the SI sessions that our instructors told us, or what's the word?
Informed us now?
Informed us? Encouraged us to go to. And we fell asleep. Well, I fell asleep in class. And, what was it? And we assumed that the class was going to be easy. That's why we did all these things. But coming down to our first test, I received a 46.
And I also failed that test. And we realized that that is not the way we can be successful in college. So we had to change a lot of things about our study habits and attending classes and just the way we kind of...
Another thing we did was we crammed. The night before the test, we did cram a lot of information, which is not good for college or for Dr. Gardner's class. After realizing that we should change our ways from the first test,
we started taking our teacher's advice, and we attended something called SI sessions, which stand for supplemental instruction, and that's just basically a smaller environment for you and your SI teacher, who's usually also a student, to just explain to you the material you learned in class. It's nothing that you haven't learned already, so it's not anything challenging. It better helps you understand whatever we went over that week.
And we went to CASA a couple of times because the SI sessions are only for like a couple of hours, right? Mm-hmm. Or an 8 hour for like on Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday. And so the CASA would help like whenever you needed to. Because
it's open Monday through Friday.
Yeah.
And they help you with writing, any course you have, math, history, sciences. So that's an additional help that we found was really useful. Study groups. A lot of people don't know. A lot of people study different, I should say. Yeah. And we are the type of people who like to study in groups with people. With people. We learn that it helps us learn the material. You get other ideas, new ways to learn things, new ways to remember things. And it just helps you go over the material even more.
Yep. And we did it with a group of friends, so it was really fun to learn.
And there's a lot of places on campus to do this. There's a library, and many of the upstairs floors in a lot of the buildings have empty tables and empty
presenting rooms,
group study rooms.
Yeah, we did that a lot.
We could use for
just
free.
So we can look at the PowerPoints while we were studying.
Quizlet is an app that Daniela and I found to help us memorize our anatomy and physiology work, because it's mostly memorization, and that way it's right on our phones. We can use it at any time, and it helps you create note cards on the app that you can turn into games, matching,
little
quizzes. Yeah. So you could just learn the material all day.
We learned that by the third test. The second test, she had note cards that were like this thick, and it was terrible. It was terrible.
You lose them, you damage them, and it's just better to have it on your phone, and that way you can have it wherever you go.
Yeah.
After we failed our first test, we decided it'd be a good idea to use the office hours to go look over our test, see what you did wrong so you won't miss it again.
Yeah.
It will come up again. Yes, there's always a final or a midterm that you will have to know the material for. So you should always, always, always go check your test after you take your test to make sure you learn the material for sure.
And do not cram the night before your test.
It does not
or
work.
Exam.
Material cannot be learned the night before and actually stick in your brain. It takes days and days and days of memorization, and that does not mean you have to do it all day, every day, like we thought. You could look at it for an hour every day, and that'll help just keep it in your mind a little more.
Yeah. So here at Texas A&M, we have triads called learning communities, which involves a seminar class and whatever other two classes that the focus of the triad is. Ours was political science. So we were fortunate enough to have the director that created the learning communities, Dr. Huerta, and he helped us a lot, and so did our seminar teacher, Miss Alanis.
And in her class, she'd have some assignments for us related to our political science class, but mainly what she did was just help us in the rest of our classes. She would have extra reviews for tests. She would allow us our seminar time to make, Jeopardy games or matching games to learn the material more with like other friends and in a smaller environment.
And we got to learn a lot of not new people. We got to make a lot of new friends.
Yes, because in seminar you talk more about yourself and how you're dealing with becoming, how you're transitioning into a college student. And it just kind of helps you express your feelings if that's the only place
talk
you can
about a class.
Yeah. And she also took us to many workshops in the library and in the writing center, and she taught us APA writing and just a lot of things that in high school we did not use that in college we're going to have to use a lot, and she just kind of eased us into it in a way that we didn't just have to know it on our own.
Yeah. It was really helpful. And then we also did gain our freshman 15.
Yes.
Which is weight.
Watch out for it. It comes fast and
you don't see it.
You don't see it. And it's crazy how you are so used to your parents just having food there for you and you're ready. So then whenever you do see food in college, it's like, I have to eat it. I have to eat all of it, and I have to have 5 because I don't know when I'm going to eat it.
Yeah, and then in high school we had our PE classes and our track and
yes,
stuff. So
it's very easy to get out of your whole daily schedule of physical activity because you can be so caught up in your work or just if you're trying to actually have an actual job while you're in school. But since the gym is here free for all students, the Dugan, it's really a great way to let out stress if you want to go to yoga or just to go exercise and get your mind off the studies. It'll help you drop that freshman 15 or 20 like me also.
Also, the first thing that I recommend for freshmen to do is to take off from working for the first semester just so you can get used to going to class and the homework, and then if you want to and see if it works out for you the second semester, take a job. You didn't do that, right? Didn't you get a job first semester?
Yeah, but it was fine. I was able to balance it very well, actually. I liked it. I liked having extra cash. And
I don't think I could do it.
I liked having the responsibility also. But yes, definitely know what your schedule is first. Fortunately, I had a schedule that first semester was very flexible. I had a lot of time to work and study. This semester was completely different and a little more challenging, I feel. So I didn't have a job this semester. So, I mean, and either way, it's fine. You're a college student. This is your main priority anyway. So never let anything surpass this.
Thanks for listening to our TED Talk.
And our tips for college.
Yes.
We wish you the best of luck.
Good luck.
And go Islanders.
Yay! Oh, isn't it like this?